Hello students, welcome back to our channel and here we are again with a new video. Today we are going to study the English main course book of Standard 7, and the chapter which we are going to study is chapter number 2.2, that is those 6 days. So basically this story is an extract from a diary written by a girl who goes on a road trip. And this story is written by Neha Sakhuja. So we will read this story paragraph by paragraph and we will understand what this story is all about. So let's get started. At the beginning of the page you will find there is a small description given. So let's read and find out. A young student wrote these diary entries when she went on a road trip with her family. So basically there's a girl who goes on a road trip with her family and then she writes a diary, and this entire story is an extract from that diary. What were her experiences like? What was the trip as she expected? Read on as she takes us through the various scenes the family came across. So basically this story depicts about the journey, about the beauty of the trip. Monday, 22nd July 2013. That means this road trip took place on 22nd July 2013. Clouded skies and rains bring excitement and joy with them. Today, dark. Clouds appeared on the horizon. That means the weather is very beautiful, there is no sun in the sky and the clouds are dark as if it is about to rain. I felt cheerful. All of a sudden the sweet smell of wet earth invigorated. Here the word invigorated is highlighted in blue color, that means it is considered to be difficult for children, and the meaning of this word is given at the bottom of the page, which means rejuvenated or energized. Invigorated me. At last the monsoons had arrived in Delhi. So they are basically in Delhi and the season is monsoon and it is about to rain. The rain lasted for over an hour. Finally it rained for an hour. Umbrellas were of no use. That means it is raining heavily, so there is no use to umbrella. Suddenly there were traffic jams everywhere. Buses and cars began to honk rudely. Children had trouble going to school and older people to office. So it was the roads were full of rush. There was a huge traffic and everywhere you can hear the horns of the vehicles, and people they're finding it difficult to go anywhere, be it school or be it office or anywhere else. The traffic jam is very huge. Very crowded rather. But the first monsoon showers always bring great joy, and many children decided to play in the rain on their way to school. So it is the habit of children that whenever it rains, children like to play in the rain and they enjoy it a lot. Tuesday, 23rd July 2013, that means next day. I went for my music lessons. I sat down with the other students to sing songs to welcome the first showers of the rain. Sweet lilting music. Here lilting music is again highlighted in blue color, which means music that's pleasing to the ears. That means sweet music. Filled the air. The soft patter of raindrops on the windows and the cool breeze added to the charm of the atmosphere. Music can be very soothing and give one solace. Solace again is highlighted in blue color, which means a feeling of calmness which can keep you calm from inside. Solace and peace. When I pick up my sitar and sing sweet melodies, I forget all my worries and feel at peace. So although it is the season of monsoon, on top of that the cool breeze is blowing everywhere. There is a sweet smell, there is a little bit coolness in weather, and on top of that, sweet melodies, sweet music. Isn't it a great combination which you can enjoy peacefully? So the author, the writer is describing that in monsoon with cold breeze and with the sweet melody of sitar. So all these combination is giving great peace and calmness to the inner soul. Wednesday, 24 July 2013. Next day. The family decided to take a holiday and visit my grandparents who stay on a farm in Shimla. So now the trip is going to start. The whole family is about to, they're planning to go to Shimla where the grandparents of the girl, they're living. They're living in a farm in Shimla. If you don't know, Shimla is a hill station and in winters it is completely covered with ice and snow, and in summer also, in hot summer also, the temperature is very mild, very cool, and in monsoon the whole valley is full of lush green environment. So altogether Shimla is a very beautiful place to spend holidays. We wanted to enjoy the rain drizzling over the trees, which is hard to experience in the mid of all the pollution and crowd that fill Delhi today. So Delhi is very crowded, and a place which is crowded with people, that means there are more pollution, more vehicles, more factories, and everything is in abundant quantity. So on the other hand, Shimla is pollution free completely. It is in the lap of nature. So everywhere you can find trees, mountains, and the whole valley is full of green lush trees, herbs and shrubs. On our way, we crossed many villages. The grass on the hill was still a pale yellowish green, tinged with brown, but the monsoon would soon change it into a deep green. So whole way they were crossing many villages, and sometimes they were experiencing fields, and fields were full of yellow grasses. That means they are not still green. But when the raindrops in the monsoon arrives, very soon it is going to be change the color. It is going to be green, lush green. We saw women gracefully swinging by with pitchers perfectly balanced on their hands. So the women, they are walking in the field. On the way we stopped the car as we couldn't resist the pleasing scene around us. So a place, a particular place, they stop the car and they get out of the car to enjoy the scene, enjoy the beauty of the place. My mother took out the eats, and within minutes we had a nice spread in front of us. So basically they stopped the car for having a break, having something to eat. We enjoyed sandwiches and fruits and played on the lush green grass. The freshness of faintly tinted buds and the beauty of the place were breathtaking. Here, the word breathtaking is used. That means a place which can keep you stunned. The beauty of the place is completely mesmerizing, that can make you stand spellbound. Next day, Thursday, 25th July 2030. We reached the farm and more delights awaited us there. So after reaching Shimla, the more beauty is there waiting for them. Trees were laden with fruits. Laden, that means loaded. Trees were laden with fruits in the orchard. Orchard is a kind of garden in which there are many trees full of fruits. My grandparents were very happy to see us. All of us got together to pick the fruits. You know how much happiness it gives when you go to the farm, go to the orchard and pick up the fruits yourself and then eat the fresh plucked fruit from the tree. Although in the market we don't know whether the fruit we are eating is fresh or not, or when have they been plucked. But when you go to the farm, the orchard personally, and you pick up the fruits, you pluck the fruits and then eat, that gives immense pleasure. It was heavenly to sink my teeth into the juicy apples and creamy guavas fresh from the trees. So it was completely organic orchard, and all the fruits like apples and like guavas, they were very sweet and they were very natural. No artificial ingredients were added to the fruits. We helped pack the fruits into baskets. The food filled the air with delightful fragrance. And the fragrance of the fruit, the smell of the fruit, you can feel it in the air. I decided to carry back some fresh fruit for all my friends and neighbors. So the girl decided that I will take some fruits back to home and then I will distribute it to my friends, to my teachers and in my neighborhood. Friday 26 July 2013. Next day, in the morning we went to a village nearby. Boys were out in the fields flying kites. So they went to see a village and in that village boys were flying kites. Kite flying is a very popular sport in India. In some states, people love to fly kites on Raksha Bandhan and Independence Day. So there are two important occasions. One is Raksha Bandhan and another is Independence Day. In these 2 days, people like to fly kites very much. But today, the children are making full use of the pleasant weather. It seems a kite flying competition is being held. So because of the weather, because of the monsoon, the cold wave, the cool breeze is blowing and people are out of the house, they're enjoying it a lot and they are flying kites and some sort of flying kites competition is being held in that village. One can see colorful kites in the sky and boys running around with a stick in hand to grab the kites cut by their rivals. So when the kites are cut and they are falling to the ground, all the boys are rushing towards to catch it. I too tried my hand at kite flying. The kite took some time to get off the ground and when it finally went up high in the sky, my heart too soared with joy. So although when you are a beginner, when you are a novice in flying kites, it takes some time to the kite to go to the mid in the air. But after some time, when your hard work is worth, when you try a lot and when finally the kite is in the mid of the sky, in the mid of the air, your heart is filled with joy. It is a kind of achievement you can feel from inside. Next day, Saturday, 27th July 2013. Early morning we left for home. So now they are coming back to Delhi from Shimla. It had been a pleasant holiday but we had to get back to school on Monday. So they have their work, they have their school, so they are not willing to leave the beautiful place, the natural place, but since they have to join the office, the parents have to join the office and the girl, she has to join the school, so unwillingly they are coming back to Delhi. When we reached home, we were very tired. We had a light dinner and then my mother asked us to go to bed. So they are very tired all together all the way. The journey was very tiring. So when they came, they had a very light dinner, very little food they eat and very soon they go to bed to sleep. When I looked out of my window, the sky was lit with bright stars. So the sky was full of stars that night. My little brother was sitting near the window and gazing at the sky when my mother came and stood next to him. So the girl, she has a younger brother also, and that boy is standing near the window and looking at the sky, gazing the stars, the beauty of the sky. And finally the mother came inside and stood next to the boy. The sight of them standing close together touched me and made me realize how contented and blissful my world is. Blissful, that means full of joy. So when the girls find the boy, that means her brother and her mother all together, they were standing and they were enjoying the beauty of the sky, then she realized that my world is very beautiful because I have a great family and I have a lot of things to do together. So this was the story written by Neha Sakuja, and it's a very beautiful story that tells you to have a break in your life and go to in the lap of the nature and enjoy the beauty, the scene that is very much natural, out from the crowd. So when we are very much tired, we take a break and at that time we seek a place, we look for a place that is full of natural environment that gives us immense pleasure and ultimate peace in our life. So this was the story all about, and I hope you understood the context, I hope you understood the paragraphs. Still you have any kind of doubt in your mind, any kind of question, you can write that in the comment box below. And we will be back again with a lot of videos. Thank you very much for watching our videos. If you haven't subscribed our channel, please do subscribe our channel, like our videos and share our videos. Thank you very much for watching our videos, and we'll be back again. Till then, goodbye and stay tuned.